Ah, let me also check who all are watching right now. Am I live?
No.
Yes. Looks like.
Oh, I see it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I have to edit the title. Maybe I have to edit the title. What title?
Yep, we are in the tennis club at the moment.
Yeah. I saw that.
That's funny.
The last
I
one
am.
that I did.
Yep,
Okay.
I am in the tennis club.
Tennis club. Do you play tennis, by the way? Table tennis?
No, I've always wanted to play tennis, but I never got a chance to. The most I had a chance to was table tennis.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Do you play table tennis though?
Table tennis, yes. Table tennis, yes. Real
Okay.
tennis, no.
Okay, fine. Guys, welcome to the show. Let me change the title of it. I was talking to Timmy and I forgot. A lot of things happened. And so, yeah, let me change the channel name. Tab tak, let's. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, okay? So, I have a very like chill audience. They know about this. I have done a lot of this kind of like shit before. So, they know what happens here. So, mm-hmm. Audio. Edit. Okay. So this is Melophile for Audiophile.
I'm gonna need Google Translate for the comment section.
Melophile before Audiophile. With.
Sorry guys, I didn't have the time to learn the language within 2 days of noticing this show.
Timmy Vangtan. Okay. Hello everybody. Hi. Thank you for joining in. Welcome to Melophile for Audiophile. I've changed the title as well. And welcome Timmy Vangtan. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. I'm very excited.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
What do you have to say about my unprofessionalism? Just tell me upfront, okay? To do this.
Yeah.
I'm very
Yeah, I
excited.
could have slept another half an hour. That's okay.
Yeah. So
Good.
guys, I thought the stream is 10, but 10:30, and I was like chilling, chatting, and I was like, "Abhi hai mere paas आधा घंटा." And then Timmy was like, "Hey, aren't we late?" I'm like, "Oh, I did it again." I'm like, "Oh man!" But relax, guys. It's a chill stream. We are here to listen some music and about Timmy and everything. So well, let me start and let me introduce to Timmy. I found his channel. And I was like very amazed at the way he was dealing everything, like the reviews and everything. It's very on point. I really like the way he talk about his stuff, the earphones that he was reviewing. Please watch his reviews on Giz Audio. I will leave the channel link after the stream. And I was like, hey, I want to understand how he listens. Like whenever he is putting a earphone, what his mind like he's coming up with the review. I wanted to know that. That's why I did. I planned the stream to have this conversation. That how do you listen? Like what you see in a song. So we will be playing Timmy's playlist. We have 9 songs.
In a song?
Yeah, we will be playing 9 songs and 3 songs on Moondrop Quarks, which I am wearing, and also Timmy is also wearing that, and 3 songs on Fio FH3, and 3 songs on Fair Audio 5x5. Cool. So Timmy, tell me about this. How you got into this hobby? How it started?
Man, you'd be really surprised because I just got into it like really not too long ago. Not as long as a lot of people may think. Well, I always loved music for the longest time. I always loved quality headphones for the longest time. But the word quality in headphone is really relative to what you've tried, right? I mean, back then, I think a few years ago, I have a pair of headphones from V-Moda, and all the commercials and everything says it was like the best in the world and stuff like that. So at the time, I really enjoyed it. I spent some money on it. I really enjoyed it. But I got into audiophile itself maybe around just 4 or 5 months ago. Really, it's not too long ago. when I started really like heavily collecting stuff
So,
or start
have you
listening
been
to a lot of
reading
stuff.
about the reviews and everything? Because the technical terms that we use, like for my channel also, it's a very new thing. I have also recently started about like reviewing and everything, and most of the time I use the technical term like warm, harsh, and like the sibilant, all those technical audiophile terms, and I
Hmm.
get a lot of comments that we are not getting it what you're saying. Like I understand smooth, understand what you mean by bright, warm. So do you had that knowledge prior coming to this review
No,
thing?
not at all. Like I just started learning about all those things just 3, 4 months ago. And I understand people who don't understand what some of those things mean. So what I do in my reviews is I try to explain in a way that any new people can possibly understand. And sometimes you can't avoid using those terms like bright. There's no other term to replace that really. It's just you just need to like learn that. But yeah, I try not to use too many technical terms. If you watch my reviews, I don't go deep into the graphs or I don't go deep into all the little scientific stuff. That it's just for me, for new people watching, it is impossible to know what I'm talking about if I dig that deep. So I try to stay really, really simple with it. But no, I just started learning these stuff. Yeah, when I started getting into audiophile like 4 months ago, so it's not really that long ago.
That's commendable, and I also that is what I liked about your reviews. It's very simple to understand, and I was like, it's to the point. It's I'm getting exactly what I want to listen. So that is what I liked about your work, and I'm a big fan of your work. I have said you that
Thanks.
earlier also. So yeah, please guys, jitne log bhi the people who are interested in audiophile and audio stuff, please check his channel. It's really good. So the first song that we are going to play uh, is on Moondrop Quarks. So tell me about this earphone. You just reviewed this earphone. What is your viewpoint on this earphone?
Well, my viewpoint on this one is that for $12.99, it is really, really hard not to give it a 5 star because it's just tuned really well. And oh, this is another term, tuning. What's great tuning? We have to talk about that first. So great tuning is when this a really well-tuned IEM sounds balanced, as in nothing is too veiled or nothing is missing or nothing is overpowering each other. For example, if you have an IEM that's just way too bassy and you can't hear the male vocals, or the male vocals sound bloated, or the female vocals is too much in the background, you can't hear it, then that's not so good tuning. A good tuning is when everything just sounds more correct. I think that's the best way to put it. Now, there's no such thing as a perfect tune. I mean, there's different signatures. There's V-shaped signatures, warm V-shape, stuff like that. So it's perfectly tuned is relative to, the signature that's going for at the same time. So there's no one perfect tuning for everything, but there's absolutely bad tuning. You can definitely tell bad tuning. So yeah, so these are really well tuned for the price that it's at. It's hard not to like it. When you listen to music on these, you won't feel anything that is outwardly wrong with it. You won't feel anything glaringly. You won't feel any mistakes in it, if you will. Yeah, everything's just gonna feel nice and smooth and easy to listen to, and nothing is really veiled either, which is nice. Yeah. So for these 12.99, it's really hard not to recommend it to anyone who's on like the lower budget side.
Cool. So the first song that we are gonna play is Apollo 11 featuring J Park, right?
Yeah. So as I was picking these songs, I tried to pick like, oh man, what I tried to pick a diverse group of songs because that's what I listen to really. On my reference playlist, I have like 100 songs, and I I listen to every genre imaginable. So I kind of try to find a good mix of stuff. So there we go. This is the first song, Apollo 11, featuring Jay Park.
Yeah. So just let me confirm if you can listen or not. If you can't listen, then just open YouTube and like you have to listen. मैंने the setting that I was going for, I think you should be listening that. Okay, there's something happened on the stream. Guys, can you see us on the stream? Stream is fine, right?
Yeah, stream is fine. I can see the stream.
Okay, cool. So I'm playing the song. Just let me know if you can listen it or not. Okay.
I can't hear it.
You can't, no?
You're playing.
Okay, cool. Just give me a second, and then share. Okay. Now you should be listening this. You should be listening.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, no? Right. So,
Fine.
guys, we are playing the first song. This chill listening session. So I hope you guys will enjoy. The screen got blank. That's why I was thinking. What
Yeah, the
happened?
screen
I
just
think.
get
Yeah. Just let me fix this. It's a very minor Zoom glitch that I call. It's a Zoom glitch, guys. Automatic.
It is now a podcast.
I think it's okay. It's fine now.
There
So
hasn't been any audio podcasts that I know of. That's kind of odd. I think
yeah,
there'll be some podcasts already, but I guess not.
yeah. So the first song is Apollo. I'm going to play the song right now. Just enjoy, people. Have fun.
Engine on, 우주로 3, 2, 1 Lift off 가진 건 없어도 가벼운 만큼 더 빠르게 speed up 여기까지 오기 오래 걸렸어 yeah 어릴 땐 지금쯤이면 난 하고 싶은 건 날 줄만 알았지 yeah 첫 번째 그때만 내 삶 그대로 take it 높이 이대로 take it 멀리 지금 느낌은 I'm an Apollo living 지켜봐줘 위대한 내 첫 step을 You know I'm strong 깃발이 꽂혀 stepping 미래 A chapter A 써줄 history 작은 한 걸음이 덜어도 내 내일의 길들 가져달라고 지금 이 노래를 부르고 있어 너도 불러주기만을 바라고 있어 yeah 또 한 번 바라보고 갔던 터덜터덜한 걸음걸이 어디다 놔두고 와서 I ain't the same yeah Can I hear all damn what 누구야 쟤 이름은 Jamie Hey I don't do fake 버릇없다 생각만 발끝보단 좀 더 멀리 바라봐 나가 I don't look down no 넘어져도 뭐 금방 또 털고 일어나지 뭐 Nobody can hear me now I'm just gonna scream it loud 온 세상에 다 알려놔 She's going in
I'm out of space. If you ain't about that life, then just get out my face. You got yours and I got my own life to live. Trying time, so I don't got nowhere else to give. Yeah. Think about you see me on my way. Coming in day every day until I champion it. I say, hey, 달 때까지 위로 달려가. 조금만 보여, yeah, I'll never stop.
첫 번째 그때만 내 삶 그대로 take it 높이 이대로 take it 멀리 지금 느낌은 I'm an Apollo living 지켜봐줘 위대한 내 첫 step을 You know I'm strong 깃발이 꽂혀 stepping 미래 A chapter A 써줄 history 작은 한 걸음이 덜어도 내 내일의 길들 가져달라고 지금 이 노래를 부르고 있어 너도 불러주기만을 바라고 있어 yeah I'll be flying so high It's gonna feel so right 나만의 설렘 Reaching for my dreams
Nice.
There you go. So in this song, I picked this song for the quirks because it really shows how well it can handle female vocals for the most part. and handles the rest of the range as well. Even some bass, although it doesn't have a lot of bass, it still has enough for it to come through in the music and doesn't feel like it is hidden away or tucked away somewhere. But it's definitely not for a bass head. If you're a bass head, the Quirk is not going to be an IEM for you. It's more neutral. But it handles vocals really well, female vocals, male vocals. It just sounds correct. Yeah.
True. And uh, tell me about the bass thing. If this is not for the bass head, do you find this is it's the bass is lacking in this earphone, or it's apt?
It's just average. It's like a neutral kind of bass response. There is some bass in here. It's not like a rolled off bass or anything like that. It's not a reduced bass or anything like that. It's just a very neutral bass. And so yeah, some people would want more bass than this. Yep.
Cool.
I definitely know some people who listen to R&B or rap, or they listen to rock and metal when you really want to hear the bass guitar and stuff. So there are genres that benefit from having a lot more bass.
Okay, cool. So somebody is asking the soundstage of this earphone. Is this song is good?
The soundstage is just all right. These are gonna be just your average soundstage. It's not gonna be too wide, but it's not like narrow. It's not gonna be all inside of your head
They
either.
were saying that the soundstage of this song is awesome. So they like the
Oh, the song? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. This song is really good because it has some really deep lows with the bass, but it also has a lot of perceived air, because just how the song is and just how the song sounds. It sounds like you're in space in a way, so it gives you that kind of perceived vastness, and also how the treble and everything works at the top of it. Yeah, it's a really good song. Like it's definitely really good for testing IEMs, that's for sure, because it has everything.
So this was the first song on the Quarks. Let's go to the second song, and I hope you guys will like this one as well.
Second song. Okay.
I will play that one from the Spotify.
Okay.
Can you listen to the song, right, Timmy?
Yeah, that's one of the three. Yeah.
This is the right song, right?
There was one before that, but it's
Yeah. I will
It's
play
the
it
same, yeah.
after this, because that's the Spotify
okay.
one.
Yeah, then this
So-
one is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of course, listening off of your thing, I can't tell. There were some parts that got cut out for me. I think that's just with the internet.
Okay, cool.
But how did it sound for you on your end?
It was pretty good. So the oh nice. This is such a good song for like all for treble and everything. The highs are so nice, soothing,
Mhm.
and everything. So I really like the
Yeah.
song. You tell me what like you have listened to this song before as well. So when on Quarks, how does this sound? Like for me, it's was super smooth. Like everything is like buttery smooth and it's very engaging. I was into the song, and that's what
Mhm.
happened with this thing.
Yeah, for me, this kind of showcases the quirks, how it just handles everything correct. Now, like I said in the beginning, that this is a really good and well-tuned IEM for the price. They're not the best tuned IEM for the, of course, it's 12.99. We're not expecting like the best of the best here, but for the price, it is really, really well done. It can handle quite a full range of sound. So when it comes to songs that are more like orchestra based, when you get a lot of low instruments with the high instruments, like when the flute comes in, even though the quirk technically doesn't have the best treble, it still handles that part quite all right. The flute still comes across smooth and it shines still well. So this just showcases that little bit of versatility that these have.
Cool.
And I really like this song. It's just a smooth listen. Like and on IEMs, on badly tuned IEMs, this song will 100% reveal like some
Yeah,
flaws. Like
yeah,
it's
totally.
not, yeah. So just the fact that the chorus could play this and it sounds buttery smooth and it sounds natural is it's a testament to how good Moondrop did with this IEM.
True, true. Somebody wrote that the highs on this song is pure butter. Tuggu. Tuggu wrote that,
It's
and yeah, that's true.
mhm.
Okay, people. So the next song that we are going to play is this.
right? So Moondrop does one thing well, always. That's female vocals. If you listen to any female vocals, then Moondrop is your brand. Like there's no other brand to look at. Whether it's the Quirks, it's the Aria, the Starfield, to the Blessing, to the Variation, the S8, they're all really well done for female vocals. So that's like their main specialty. And this song is like all vocals. There's a lot of vocals and there's a lot of highs. There's not a lot of bass. It's just showcasing pure vocals. And female vocals are hard to do right because it requires you to have like a good mid range to upper mid range, and also you need to have good treble too. For some of them, that lives in like the really high octaves, like this girl and Ariana Grande, for example. If you don't have good treble extension or decent enough treble extension, everything is going to sound very congested. Moondrop doesn't have that problem. Moondrop does it well, all the time.
That's
Well, they're newer ones anyway. Don't look at all their too old models, like the SSR, SSP. Those are a little old.
so. When we are talking about the Moondrop, I want to ask you: have you have listened to Starfield? And-
Yes.
And you have you listened to KXSS?
Yep, I actually have them. Well, they're downstairs, but
Alright.
I have them. Aria, Starfield, KXXS, Variation.
So, what is the difference between Starfield and KXXS? It's a lot
Like,
of S. Yeah.
nothing.
So, I want
Like
to
besides the
just-
build quality and like maybe like the details. So KXXS is just gonna sound like maybe 5% more refined than the Starfield. Starfield surprisingly has better imaging than the KXXS. So that's just something that Starfield does really well, is imaging. It's spectacular. But KXXS just sounds slightly better. Like if I were to blindfold someone and have them test out like A and B, they're not gonna be able to tell which one. But for someone who tests IEMs all the time, you'd be able to tell like little differences between them, but they're really not that big of a difference. So I would say save your money and just buy the Starfield. It's this cheaper one, sounds just about the same.
And somebody asked.
Aria,
Somebody asked about the Starfield and FIO FH3. So which one do you prefer between Starfield and FIO?
the Starfield and FIO FH3. For my personal taste, I do enjoy the Starfield more. Moondrop is just a really, really good brand when it comes to vocals in general, and majority of my music that I listen to casually are vocals, right? When I listen to music for testing, of course, I go to a lot of different genres, a lot of different things. But casually, when I'm just by myself or just listening to music, I just listen to a lot of vocals, and Moondrop just does vocals better than a lot of brands that I've tried so far.
True, totally.
So I do
agree with that.
prefer Starfield over
So
FH3.
that was 3 songs on Moondrop Quarks, and now you know why Moondrop Quarks is such a good IM for like just $12, right? So it's
Yeah.
very good vocals, very good soundstage, and decent natural bass. If you are into that, this is a budget must buy, I will say.
Mhm.
And Timmy also agrees.
Yeah, it's just hard not to just try it, you know. Like it's cost just as much as a pizza. So like just buy it and try it. Like it's not it's not something that I don't know, it's too far out of budget. I think it will give you, I think if you're gonna get into audiophile, you have to try this first. It will give you a benchmark of at least like what to expect getting into more expensive stuff, you know.
Very well said. So now we'll switch the earphones, and next 3 songs we will be playing on FIO FH3. So this is the earphone, guys, and we will be switching right now. And if you have any question to ask to Timmy, please write it on in the comments. We'll ask him about the earphone and anything you want to ask. So let's hear it. All good, Timmy?
All good. Good to go.
Okay. This is the next. This is the fourth song, guys. Enjoy.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Last things last, by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. I want to stop.
What version is this?
We can't.
I think you grabbed like.
Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You make me a believer, believer.
Yep. There was a lag in this one.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It wasn't too bad.
Okay, I stopped playing the YouTube feed also, so I think it will be better now.
Mhm.
So yeah, Believer. Tell me, 5FS3 and
You've gotta have heard this song before, right?
yeah, for
or
sure.
no?
17 million likes, like on
Yeah,
YouTube. It
it's
has 17.
it's a very popular song. So, Fio FH3, these are the type of song that it's gonna do well in. A lot of bass. Any song that has already like built-in bass in the song, Fio FH3 is gonna play those extremely well. The one thing the Fio FH3 will not do so well is maybe in like the vocal area. It's not gonna be the cleanest sounding, especially female vocals. Male vocals tend to do just alright, but female vocals not gonna be the most clean. But if you're buying an FH3, you're buying it for fun. This is just a really fun IEM, just a ton of bass, wide staging, and this is one of the song that kind of showcases those two elements. So if you listen to like rock metal FH3 is a good one. EDMs.
Yeah, and very the what do you have to say about the bass? Do you like the sub bass of it or the mid range? I think it's a very mid range focused earphone. Mid range is very good, but do you recommend it to the bass heads?
This is definitely like a bass head IEM. It has a lot of sub bass. Doesn't have it has some mid bass as well, but it definitely overshadows by like the low rumbles of the sub bass. The mid range is also good. It's one of the rare V-shape IEMs that does V-shape quite that does mid range quite nicely. And that's one thing I do enjoy about it is that male vocals do come across nice, and it's not bloated by the bass, or it's not hidden, or it's it's not amplified or colored by the bass in any way at all, which is really nice. A lot of times when you get bassy IEMs, the bass bleed into the lower mid range, which really makes the male vocals sound sometimes warm in a good way, but a lot of time bloated. They don't sound natural anymore. But these have tons of bass, and they avoid coloring the male vocals, which is nice. It's not something you see way too often, at least at the lower prices.
True. Somebody gave a super chat, and Duggu again. He's saying thanks for making a audiophile community in India. In India, there is already a audiophile community. With this channel, I'm just trying to bring them up and then discuss a lot about audio things. So thank you for the super chat. Somebody asked you, do you listen to Bollywood, Timmy?
Do I listen to Bollywood?
Bollywood songs? Yeah. Have you heard?
Not. Well, I've heard some when I go to Indian restaurants. They'll just play, So the one thing I like about Bollywood songs, or at least the music videos, that they're always over the top. Always and the thing is, I'm a video guy, right? And the production they do on all those songs are like insane. I don't know how they do it. There's like 1,000 people dancing in every music video, and I can't understand. And everything looks really clean, well produced, sound effect. That's one thing I appreciate a lot. But I don't listen to Bollywood songs on a regular, no.
Cool. I will try to introduce some songs to Timmy for sure. Okay, so this is the next song on FIO FS3.
Caught here in a foreign place, won't lose my will to stay. I try to drive all through the night. The heat's of winter weather, the bare and empty sign. No oasis here.
song name is Bad Country. If you want to listen to
Bad Country.
from
I saw his comment. A guy said, "My headphone is not fast. What's it called? It's too slow for this song." Do you know what that means?
There are not fast attacks. He's saying the bass is not very fast.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the attack and the decay too. So if a headphone has an attack that's kind of blunted and a decay that lasts too long, busy songs like this is gonna sound very non-enjoyably blended. So that's what it means. But FH3, so this song has a lot of percussion, as you can tell. A lot of bass, a lot of percussion, and also male vocals in it. And the feel of FH3 kind of shows that you can separate a lot of those quite well. A lot of the percussion do cause like a distinct hit. Bass is there, male vocals are not covered by any of those elements. And even though it's a really busy song, FH3 has it like decently well.
True. Somebody said my headphone died with the song.
Yeah, this is a hard song for a lot of IEMs to be tested on because IEMs are not good with detail retrieval. Quickly it becomes apparent on this song.
Yeah. So that was the song called Bad Country, and the video, man, what was the video is so it's about vampires, or it's about a
I haven't even seen the music video myself, to be
Oh my
honest.
God,
Like, so you've
you
seen
have
it
to-
before me.
you
Like,
have to
you've
watch
seen
it.
before me.
The video is insane. The video is insane. You have to watch it.
Like I haven't seen it myself, so you've seen it before me.
All right. So this was on, and one thing more about FiO FH3. Do you think that this is one of the most well-tuned FiO IMs, like given the price range?
Ooh, in terms of FiO IEMs that
Yeah,
I've
the
personally
lineup.
tried,
Yeah.
this and the FH5 are two really, really good ones. So the FH5 basically sounds like the older brother to FH3. So it's just FH3, but everything is better on the FH5. And to be honest, FH5 prices has been going down lately. I don't know if they're fading it out or they're discontinuing it or whatever. I hope they don't, because FH5 is just a better FH3. So if you want
Okay.
to go for that, you can just buy that one. But yeah, I've seen the price dropped on it, and I've seen it going away on the market. Like, there's not that many people who carry it anymore, which is sad, because the new FH5S is questionable.
All right. And yeah, recently you have reviewed the new released FiO
FD3.
Yeah.
I
What do you think
reviewed
about
the FD3. The FD3 has that problem that I told you about, where the bass is just bleeding into the male vocals too much. And for anyone who listens to a lot of vocals, that might not be the most enjoyable experience. Also, the detail retrieval on the FH3 is better than on the FD3 as well. FD3 is just a very warm and smooth experience. Listen, not really. It's different, but I would say that since it's in the really similar price tag, might as well be in the same price category. FH3 is just a better IM, for at least for my testings.
Oh, cool. So we are going to the third song on FiO FH3, and
Third song,
Yeah.
yeah.
on FiO FH3.
Anyone watch Harry Potter?
Of
Anyone watch Harry Potter? You guys gotta
course,
know
there
this
will be a
song.
lot of fans. I'm telling you, Harry Potter is like like. Of course, comments, guys. If you're liking any song and if you're familiar with it, please comment. So this is the song name is Harry's Wondrous World.
Yep, Harry's Wondrous World.
Okay, let's listen to the
Orchestra
song.
piece.
Yeah.
So on IAMs with really good sound staging capabilities, this song just sounds better. Well, orchestra songs in general will sound better. The better the sound stage it is, the better the imaging is. Now, the FH3's imaging is not as good as its soundstage. And the soundstage is definitely the highlight of these. It's down wide, they hit deep, they go high, and everything just feels more open with the FH3 sound. So when it comes to orchestras, FH3 plays orchestras well.
Yep, and it's a very good song to see the sound separation, like to listen to the sound
Oh
separation.
yeah, there's a lot of little things, a lot of little sounds and nuances, a lot of little treble spots, a lot of bass going on as well. It just has everything, and that's one of the reasons I like listening to orchestras when I test IEMs. Usually orchestras
Mm.
and piano tracks are really good tests of how natural something actually sounds because there's a lot of different instruments, and you'll quickly be able to pick out right away, especially if you're a musician, if something sounds off, you know.
Yeah, you have a lot of instrumental songs in your playlist. So, do you
hmm
particularly go for all those, or it's a like when you work, then you have to play something, so that's how your playlist has made?
I enjoy pretty much every genre of music. I haven't come across one that I particularly like hate. There's some I'm just indifferent about, but I generally enjoy all kinds of music. And my playlist is, if you, I'll probably show you my actual reference playlist later. I'll send you private the link, but it has like 98 songs in it. You'll see songs of like all different genres, some weird genres. I just listen to pretty much everything. It depends on my mood for the day.
Okay.
And having owned a lot of IEMs, sometimes it's fun to get to pick and choose. Okay, I want to listen to a lot of fun stuff today. Let's pick the FH3 up. Let's listen to a lot of fun stuff. It's good to switch around. Uh, that's another thing too. Why own just one IEM? You can own like multiple different signatures and switch around. You never know what mood you're in that day. So
And somebody asked that play Hans Zimmer EDM. So, do you listen to Hans Zimmer?
Hans Zimmer, yes, Hans Zimmer. I think I forgot what song he did. But that
Dark
name is
Knight.
very, very, yeah, Dark Knight. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I listened to um Interstellar. I think he did
Oh,
that album
okay.
as well. That album is insanely good. Interstellar. When it comes to IEMs with a lot of bass, Interstellar just sounds spectacular.
Yeah, true. So that was the second song on Fire FH3, and
Is that the
like
second?
no, no,
Only
that
second?
the third song. So we are done
That's
with
their
Fire
song.
FH3, and
Mhm.
we'll play next three songs on Fair Audio 5x5.
You're gonna need to get more IEMs soon.
I hope you guys are having fun. Uh, Last three songs, guys. Last three songs. Uh, Time. Sumit bhai, big fan. Thank you, Marpreet bhai. Oh, that's Harry Potter theme. Yes, Harman, that's Harry Potter. Uh, Anas Sheikh, coincidence bro. Thank you for referring to my
One second,
jokes.
I'll be right back because my 5x5 is a 2.5. So I'll be right back. You can entertain the audience while I look for another
For
cable.
sure, for sure. No problem at all. Yeah, guys, we're trying something new with this kind of stream. Basically, I'm playing a, a lot of songs. This is one listening session with audiophiles, and I'm going through their playlist and I'm trying to find out which, like, I really liked uh, the I like the process of discovering new songs. So this whole stream is basically for me. If you're having fun, that's great. But in this process, I'm getting to listen. Like I'm having a listening session. I get to talk about audio stuff like earphone and everything. I get to talk about the songs. I get to listen to good music. So yeah, that's all. पूछो सवाल, भाई मेरे पास टाइम है, फटाफट पूछ लूँगा, बता दूंगा. ए आर रहमान सुनाओ भाई को, इम्प्रेस हो जाएगा. बिल्कुल, आई विल इंट्रोड्यूस ए आर रहमान टू टिमी. Cool stream. Thank you so much, Hiren Patel. Thank you for supporting, guys. This stream is for very small and niche group. So if you are relating to it, that's great. And कोई randomly आया and they're like, what क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? Stick around. You will find, like, you will discover some new songs, and that's it. Hey, Timmy is back.
I'm back. Yeah, my cable was a 2.5. It doesn't want to connect to the computer, so I had to get an adapter for it.
Cool. I thought you're using your Fio as a DAC.
No, not on this stuff. I have my desktop set up for DAC and AM.
Oh, cool. So, somebody asked, भाई शो का क्या सीन है? जल्दी हो रहे हैं दोस्त, जैसे शो होंगे वीडियोस रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, डालेंगे हम. KZXT is a good discovery for me. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, so this is the first song on Fir Audio 5x5. We are listening songs on last 3 songs on Fir Audio 5x5. So this is the first on this year. Okay, so the name of the song is Ganja. Do you know what Ganja is? Do you know the meaning of Ganja?
Is it an Indian word?
In
Oh no, it's cannabis.
Yes.
So it's a very Yeah, yeah. So
The
the
artist name
5X.
is how do you pronounce the artist name? Oi. Oh.
I don't know. I always pronounce it ooey. I think it's ooey because I have an Amazon Alexa. You know those little Alexa speakers,
Yeah, yeah.
and every time I said to yeah, it calls it ooey, so I'm guessing it's called ooey.
So the
So
song
ganja by
name is
ooey.
Ganja and the artist name is OOYY. So you
Mhm.
can search this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
So
me.
the
Yeah.
hmm?
Yeah, tell me about Fair Audio 5x5. Uh,
So the 5x5 is a very smooth and warm IEM with good treble energy. So a lot of the claps that you hear in this song, so those like finger snapping, the claps and stuff like that, all those things are usually lives in like the upper mid range or the treble region, and these kind of bring those out really well. But it also has a big kind of warm lower ranges. So any sound, that's why I picked this song because it has kind of like the hollow lows that feels really good off of these IEM. And so the next two songs that you'll see as well, so I picked some quite like a nice, warm, relaxing set for this. And you know, I kind of like that we have three very different signature IEMs, so everyone can kind of well, I don't know if they can hear the difference, but we can talk about the difference.
what's your general point of view on this earphone? So this is a TOTL IM. Basically, we have listened to three different category of IM. First is like entry level, which was Moondrop Quarks, and again then there was mid range, which is around like $160, I guess.
I would say Fio is still I would say anything under 200 is considered like mid to entry level ish, because true mid range for me is like 300 plus. That's like mid range.
Okay.
And yeah, so I would say that we haven't really, because we did quite the price jump. The FH3 is 150, you know, and this is like a
the
thousand. So
reason
we
behind that, I
we
don't
kinda
have
s-
it. I don't have
we
any
skipped
mid range.
over we skipped over like $900 of value here, so somewhere along the way.
I don't have as much earphones as Timmy, so I had to do that. So this was my Fio FH3 was quite, I will say, as he said, it's quite entry mid range. I will say
You
it's
can definitely tell the quality difference jumping up this much.
cool.
Like
So,
everything just sounds cleaner, you know? Like it doesn't sound as hazy, it doesn't sound as crunched up. Everything just sounds much more pronounced and cleaner.
what is the ideal amount according to you? Like people should invest for a good, clean audio, like a very good earphone. What is the ideal amount?
I think starting at $550, you start to lose value. And it starts to lose value faster. It's all diminishing returns, right? But like for me, it's $550 because I have a lot of IMs, all different ranges, and like I found that the $500 price point, especially this year with all the new, there's like 6, 7 new $500 IM, and they're all like perform. Well, not all of them. Like 3 or 4 of them are performing very close to last year's release of $700, $800 IEM. So right now, the new $500 price point are just monster. You know, there's some new ones, some Moondrop Variation, DA Audio Oracle, Vunu SA6. Those threes are my favorites. They perform, like I said again, just as well as $1,000 IEM. And prices and everything, of course. Some expensive IEMs may not even sound expensive, you know. But a lot of people don't know that unless they actually test it out. Just because something is expensive doesn't mean it's actually any good. So yeah, I would read a lot of reviews before you buy a top of the line IEM or anything above 500. Read a lot.
Yeah. So this is a top of the line earphone. This is $1,000 earphone. So do you think it's worth it? The sound that coming from Fair Audio 5x5. Do you think it's worth the price?
I feel like these are on the more expensive side for sure. It's not too much out of the reach of it. I would say it has qualities equal to around that kind of range, the 5 to 7, something like $100 range. But when you're buying from boutiques, like Fur Audio, Empire Ears, or any of these boutique brands, or 64
Also,
Audio, you
if
will
you're getting
start
this
to
for
pay premium.
yeah, also if you're getting from Mass Drop, then you get this for 750, I guess. So
Well,
I
I
think
think
that's
is that still there? I think that's gone now. Or
yeah.
is it still
Like,
there?
I have to check that, but I saw that in Mass Drop you can get for 750. I think 750 is a very good price for this IM.
Oh, yeah, I think 750 is a good price for this. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it for 750. $1,000, you're kind of buying into the brand name as well, which is first is the boutique. So it is more on. This is definitely on the expensive side for the sound that you get, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's too far off.
Yeah. And what is the like one thing you note? Like you said, it's warm, and it is very clean, and all the technologies that they have used. Have you find any like difference? Like for they have direct like tactile bass for the bass enhancement. Do you see a difference? They have a keyless design.
So for me, when it comes to the technology side of things, I don't really put too much stock into the technology because it really doesn't matter if it's badly tuned.
Yeah.
Tuning doesn't have to do too much with technology. The technology has a part in it. Good drivers have a part in like helping the tuning as well, helping the quality of the sound. But at the end of the day, it's all about just how well something is tuned, regardless of what's actually inside the thing. So I don't really put too much stock into what's being used in here. Like I'm more impressed by how they actually use what's in here to produce the sound or whatever sound they want to convey.
Yeah, true. Somebody gave a super chat, but it's in Hindi, so it's a basically it's a rhyme. So जनता है चेहरे पे तेरे चश्मे का दर्पण ऐसे चांद ने लपेट लिया हो बादलों का कंबल जैसे. क्या बात है. Like I can't explain this to Timmy. It's something like yeah, it's one of those rhymes. Thank you for sharing that. Somebody said big fan of Play My Playlist. It's coming from 1st September, guys. Don't worry, it's on. Highest IM I ever get is Blessing 2. That's a great IM, by the way. If you're having Blessing 2, I think Timmy is also.
Yeah, Blessing 2 is great. It's a good $300 benchmark. If you want to kind of find out what kind of quality you'll get at around the $400-500 mark, Blessing 2 is a good sampler, or it even perform as well as some $500 IM, to be honest with you.
True. So second last song of the night, guys. Have fun. Okay.
一人きりさらり明けゆく夕日の中を今夜も昼下がりさらりどれほど朽ち果てようと最後には笑いたい何のために戦おうとも時は愛がい探さずとも常にここにいろいろ見てきたけれどこの瞳は永遠にきらりあれほど生きてきたけど全ては夢みたいあれもこれも魅力的でも私は君がいいどこにいたの探して
しまったものを振り返ってほろり時には途方に暮れてただ風に吹かれてゆらり行き先切ってきたの行き先は決めたの迷わずに行きたいけど保証はしないよ何か分かったようで何も分かってなくてだけどそれが分かって本当によかった新しい日々は探さずとも常にここに常にここに愛の色見てきたけれどこの瞳はとにキラリと輪にキラリ生きてきたけど全ては夢みたいあれもこれも魅力的でも私は君がいいどこにいたの探してたよ連れてって連れてって何もかも捨ててくよどこまでも荒れ狂う季節の中も群衆の中も君とならばさらに新しい日々も拙い過去も全てがキラリ
Nice.
All right, so this has bass and male vocals and a lot of it, and this kind of warm signature of the VXV kind of brings both of those elements to the forefront. The one thing that is, I guess, that you can notice here is that the bass and the male vocals feel very close together, and that's because of the signature. If it's a warm signature, mid bass and male vocals will feel quite close to each other. It takes quite a special IM to, well, I would say for just the signature alone, it's hard to separate those.
True. Also, the clarity was very like from 5FH3 to this. One thing very obvious: the clarity level has like changed. It is
Yeah,
more.
it jumped. It jumped. Yeah, 100%. You're coming from 100 to 1,000.
Exactly. I was shocked. It likes a cleanser for your platter. It cleans everything and then
That's actually one thing I want to touch upon too, is that owning different IEMs at each price point is actually a really good thing, because if you listen to one IEM for too long, if you just own one, doesn't matter what price it is, you own one, your brain is really good at getting used to things. Or like when you listen to something for too long, it kind of loses that kind of special feeling because your brain is now used to it.
used to it.
So like if you switch around, you can always like come back and recapture like, oh, why you love this thing, you know? Like the one thing I like to do that's really fun is like listen to something, not the quirks, but listen to something that's really bad and then jump into something that's really good. Something
very nicely
super
done.
cheap. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
like a $10 whatever it is, and then like I throw that on for like 2 songs, and I jump back to the good stuff. Like, oh, that's why I love it. Oh, that's good. Big
Yeah.
surprise.
And also, which IM do you think is very closer to this sound signature at this price range? Which another IM you think?
At this price range,
At like, if you have to like find similar sounding IM as a Fair Audio 5x5.
Similar sounding IEM, that's the Video 5X5. I would say this has just a really warm focus, like a super warm focus. At this price, honestly, I haven't tried way too many, or at least not enough to know which one sounds similar to the 5X5. But in terms of if you're gonna go a step up in price, I would say if you guys go a step up in price, the one that does the signature, well, it's not actually the same either. The Unique Melody Mesh 2 is a really good upgrade to this. It's not going to be as warm, but everything is going to sound more detailed, more well separated.
Exactly. Yeah. Mest is very. Somebody asked about me Have you heard me earphones? Like somebody asked for me M6.
Mm-mm. No.
Not?
Mm-mm.
So
No.
I have heard Mi M6 Pro, and it is very bright for my taste. It was almost similar.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's one category of IEMs we haven't tested out today. Is something just outwardly bright.
Yeah, like I have
Maybe next time.
10 Hi-Fi T3 is very bright for my.
T3 is annoyingly bright. It's unnaturally bright. Like it's too much. I think they forgot to put a filter in or something. It's something happened to the T3 that just yeah. I said in my review of the T3, I said that hey, you have a lot of hearing loss. This T3 is gonna make up for that bit of hearing loss.
Duku is saying JH Audio Roxanne is kind of like that. I think JH Audio is more warmer than this. This is cleaner, and this bass somewhere I find it's done very right. Like I don't feel very, there is no bleed anywhere. Everything is like very good separated. The mids are clean, the highs are clean, the sub bass are clean, and the bass is also very done very right. Although I feel a bit of quantity should have improved the overall bass, but for Timmy, I think he is already thinking it's a very. Do you think it's a very warm, or do you think bass could have been better? Like if you have to pick one
So can you ask that question again? I kind of.
thing. I feel like the quantity in bass. Like I already like the bass. It's a very good sounding earphone, but I feel
think-
a bit quantity would have improved a bit more.
I think the quantity. Well, depend. That's all preference, right? Like
Okay.
for me, it's like I think the bass is. For me, it's okay because I'm not really like a super bass head person either.
I can
So
see that.
I much prefer it having good vocals than having too much bass. And these already have plenty of bass. The bass already, and this is a very colored IEM, so it has, like I said again, a very warm tinge. So the bass and the male vocals or that lower mid range really is blended together, but not in a way that is like annoying or not in a way that is detriment. It's just a very warm colored IEM. So there's already a lot of bass here for my liking. It's not as much as the FH3. FH3 definitely has more bass, a lot more sub bass than these. But yeah, for my taste, that's enough bass. For most people, probably not.
Yeah, cool. So this is the last song on this stream. I hope you guys like the stream, and this is the first time we are trying something like that, and we'll be coming up with more good ideas. It was a chill stream, so listen to this song and we'll close. It's a very good, fun song. I can see already the. So the name of the song is "Waltz for Maybe," right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's fun. I think it's more. Did you listen to it already or no?
No. I'm going to listen for the first time, but it's giving
Alright,
me
cool.
a lot of jazz vibe. So it's a jazz. The genre is jazz, or
Jazz, yeah.
yeah. So that's why. Let's go, guys. Listen to the last song, and we'll end the stream after that.
Here we go.
Yep, Waltz for Maybe. Such a nice song. It's so calming. I really like the song. Yeah, so for audio 5x5, I will say I have listened to Andromeda, which is very liked by the in the community. But I will prefer this over Andromeda any day. Just the tuning and the quality of everything. It's more cleaner, more engaging, and more enjoyable. So that's what I feel. Yeah, Timmy, what do you have to say about the Fear Audio 5x5?
I feel like it is very. I feel like it's a very easy listen. Anyone can really enjoy this at almost any level of expertise. People who are more into, I guess, correctness, how everything, if they want more correct sound, they might not like the warmth coming from this too much. If they want just everything to sound completely natural, then the warmth might be too much. The little bit of warm, rich bass might just be too much, and the male vocals might just be too elevated for them. And that I understand. And for myself, that's the case because I like everything to sound very, 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 very natural. And but for majority of people, these are just a very versatile pair of IEMs that I think pretty much 99% of people can easily enjoy with no issue.
True. Yeah, I have like given this IM to few of my friends, and everybody after few like I was very like most of the time when I offer them earphone, they will ask the price, and they're like, it's not that like it's nothing special. So this is one earphone that everybody liked. Everybody was like,
Yeah, it's you find it really hard for people not to like this. It's really likable. Yep.
So that was the show, guys. I hope you guys had fun and you guys have discovered some new song. Very good playlist from Timmy. I really enjoyed. I'm very calm right now. So yeah, that's why I love listening sessions. To like this is what I do. And this I hope Timmy's also when he gets new IM. This is the process. He goes through his playlist and then discover new things in the or like the in the product and then write down what to say about this. So thank you, Timmy, for
Yeah, I don't write anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I usually, if you guys want to know how I actually listen to songs, I usually listen it clean. So every time I need to test new IMs, like, well, I guess I should probably clean my room. It's gonna take about an hour to run through the playlist, so I just clean my room while I listen and everything else. That's actually how I listen. Now you guys know.
All right. Before going, I want to ask two things. First, what is your favorite setup right now? Audio gear setup. What is the
Set up.
yeah like
Setup.
the DAC, the earphone, and whatever you're
Well,
using?
my favorite setup for it's gonna be the M11 Plus. Well, the thing is with the M11 Plus is that I only really own 2 DAVs, so I can't really speak much on how if this is better than the rest of the market or not. I just like it. So it has a really clean and analytical sound. There's no color in any way. Everything comes across very, very clean. So that's all I really need for that. My favorite IEM is the Anoli VX. I talked about that in the video before.
Oh, the top.
This is just a well. This is the detailed monster. Everything. If I listen to this and I listen to anything else right after it, everything else sounds dull. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
it's surprising how much details it grabs out of everything it plays. It's addicting to listen to.
And what are the upcoming earphones we can see from your channel?
A bunch. I have like just a whole bunch of stuff there. I'm looking at the side here and I'm like, yeah, that's a lot.
I would love
It's just
to
so messy on this side.
just say a few names, just to
Well, I have the T-Force Yuan Li review coming up.
Yuan
I
Li.
have the Aureolus Isabelle review coming up. So those are the main 2. Maybe one KC, but yeah, new stuff coming in all the time. It's crazy, and it's
Yeah.
expensive.
All right. Thank you so much for giving your time to me. That's all we have. thank you so much for doing this, and we are planning to do this more regularly, guys. So in a month, let's do one stream with this. I hope you guys like. Give me the feedback, whatever you have, and see you next time. Thank you so
Yep.
much. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Okay.